Hey there guys, alright, today we are back with some more overly sarcastic productions. This time we are on to Miscellaneous Myths, Ra's secret name. I didn't know Ra had a secret name. Spicy drama. Ooh. Before we dive in, make sure you go and check out the links in the description box below. I would love it if you joined the Discord and followed me over at Twitch. I've got nothing else to add here at the beginning. Let's fucking dive in.
Before her name got bastardized for various reasons, Isis was mostly known for being an Egyptian goddess of magic and wisdom, known primarily for resurrecting Osiris and defending Ra during his nightly journey by summoning a giant cobra to wrestle Apophis. Now, it's easy to overlook in the crazy, colorful menagerie that is the Egyptian pantheon overall, but Isis is actually ridiculously powerful, even by god standards. She's worshipped in
Major capacities. Mourner. Mourns the death of Osiris, restores dead souls as she did with Osiris. Wife of Osiris, linked with Mourner. Mother of Horus, sometimes ascribed motherhood over other gods as well, presides over childbirth and sometimes determines fate/quality of life. Goddess of kingship. Horus being equated with the living pharaoh, Isis as his protector was also the protector of the pharaoh and Egypt by extension. Goddess of magic. Magic allows her to revive Osiris and protect Horus, and she was widely considered to be cleverer than all the other gods. Sky goddess, often affiliated with rains in the Nile inundation, and is assigned dominion over the sky. The universal goddess, later on, her dominion over the sky as well as Egypt and the pharaoh was expanded to include dominion over all realms, and at times she was even assigned the role of being the supreme god, with all other gods being aspects of her. Fucking bad bitch.
in at least 7 capacities, one of them ascribing her power over the entire cosmos, and even the less extreme characterizations put her in charge of Egypt and the protection of the pharaoh. Needless to say, she was a pretty big deal. Now, the Egyptian pantheon is kind of known for reshuffling their gods pretty frequently, playing hot potato with the sun disk, stuff like that. Sometimes this involved myths and legends
Alright, well, this has been a fiasco and a half.
specifically explaining how the new god in charge took power from the old god in charge. So when Isis rose to prominence in the first millennium BCE, the first thing to explain was how exactly she got so powerful, along with phasing out the obsolete older gods as they lapsed in popularity. So this is the story of how Isis took Ra's true name and the power that came with it. So, as these stories often start, Ra is the head god, and by far the most powerful dude around. The source of his power is his Ren, or his name, a concept so important in ancient Egypt that it was considered to be one of the 5 components of the soul. Now at this point, Isis is already pretty smart, but she wants
I sure like my omnipotence.
to be smarter, and she knows the only way for her to gain power and wisdom is to take Ra's true name for herself. So as Ra rides his sunbark through the sky every day, he tends to drool a little on account of how old and senile he's getting. He's been a dominant god in the pantheon for almost 2,000 years at this point, so it's not exactly surprising he's getting a little long in the beak. Anyway, Isis collects some of the divine drool and mixes it with dust to make clay. She then sculpts this clay into a cobra and sends the little
I live to serve. Okay.
dude after Ra. So as Ra approaches the gates of night, the
Chomp.
cobra strikes and bites him on the ankle, instantly pumping him full of venom. This freaks everybody out, because Ra is the creator of all things, and it shouldn't be possible for anything of his creation to hurt him. The trick here is
Ra's drool, containing trace amounts of his power. Magic cobra, also containing the power of Ra.
that the cobra contained a large fragment of his power without being under his control, so he's basically being hurt by himself. So Ra freaks out.
Look, unless you're squeezing out a baby in the next 10 minutes, I cannot help you. How dare you disrespect your king like this? How dare you disrespect your king thusly? Don't make me sick my other eye on you.
And summons all the gods that have medical or healing magic, but none of them can find a way to neutralize the venom. This is, of course,
Is someone in need of medical attention? Isis, thank me. Now show these quacks how it's
when
done.
Isis slides into frame and offers to help. At this point, she's already considered to be the dominant goddess of magic and medicine, but despite her qualifications, she tells Ra that the
Oh, that's rough, but I'm sure I could hear you with the power of your true name. What?
the only way that she can help him is if he gives her his true name. This might even be true, considering that the venom is actually Ra's own power. So Ra rattles off all of his many titles
I literally cannot fix you if you do not tell me.
to try and throw her off, but Isis is like, come on, man. So with no other option, he goes off with Isis and gives her his true name. Isis uses this power to heal him, with the added bonus that she's now the most powerful god in the pantheon and can use her magic to do just about anything. This crazy divine usurpation plot would be the highly dramatic inciting conflict of any number of high fantasy evil god queen plotlines if Isis weren't actually a really nice goddess who only uses her newfound omnipotence responsibly. Dodge that bullet, I guess.
That could have been me!
A fence on velvet sofa.
An eloquent demonstration of Isis's ruthlessness. All this and more on things not to say if you want to keep your YouTube channel.
Lavish mansions,
Wait, what?
vintage wine.
Sometimes the story is mushed into a more traditional motherly characterization where Isis goes to great lengths to take Ra's power, in order to give it to her son Horus, fitting the notion that a mother can and will do anything just so long as it's for her kid.
Snatch your chain and mace your eyes if it feels good.
Personally, I like it more that she demonstrates she can and will do anything to further her own ambition and the pursuit of knowledge, rather than having to justify it with a kid. It feels more subversive and gives her a depth beyond Mother Goddess. I also prefer this. Yeah. Isis is the Greek adaptation of the name. Her name in hieroglyphs is that, which by convention would be pronounced Set.
Always get remembered, but you know.
Alright, and that was Miscellaneous Myths, Ra's name. Yeah, I got nothing else to add here at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.